Minimalist branding isn't just a pretty face. It's a secret weapon for better engagement. Take a look at this. This branding is giving premium, confident, professional. Whereas this one, yeah, not so much. And that is the power of white space. White space is the secret to making your content feel calm, elevated, and really easy to engage with. I'm Taylor Loren, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use white space, even if you're not a designer. We're going to be doing it all in Adobe Express, the quick and easy app to create on-brand content in minutes. So first off, what is white space exactly? It's not just empty space, but rather it's the intentional space around and between the elements in your design. White space helps guide your viewers' attention and gives your content some breathing room. Think of it like a pause in a conversation, that little bit of silence that helps the important parts actually land. Now, let me show you what that looks like. Here's one version of a design, and you can see it's looking kind of cluttered. Now, here's a different version, but with more spacing, fewer elements, and a better layout. See how much calmer and more professional it looks? That's because white space does a few really powerful things. It creates hierarchy, so your content is easier to process. It helps your brand feel more elevated and polished. And it keeps people focused instead of overwhelmed. Clutter makes people scroll, but white space, that's what keeps them around. Take a look at these carousel posts. One is busier and the other is a cleaner, more minimal version. Which one are you more likely to stop scrolling and actually read? Exactly. Now, if this all sounds like a lot, don't worry, because Adobe Express has tons of templates that make it super easy to get this right, even if you're just starting out on your design journey. Under templates, you can filter them by style. So if you choose minimal, it will give you a ton of awesome templates you can choose from that really harness the power of white space. All right, now that you get what white space does, let's talk about some best practices for minimalist branding and how you can actually use it in your designs. First, less is more. Don't be afraid to leave things out. Minimalist branding is all about clarity, not emptiness. Fewer design elements can actually make more of an impact. So if it doesn't serve a purpose, it doesn't need to be there. Next, pay attention to spacing. It's not just how much space you add, it's where you add it. The goal with white space is to make sure the spacing between elements feels balanced and even, so you can use padding here to separate sections. If you're starting from scratch, the easiest way to make sure you are getting spacing right is to just use the layout tools in Adobe Express. It is a great foundation for you to build off of. The layouts are all set up with beautiful spacing already, so all you need to do is add in your own content right to the layouts. Another best practice is to let one thing take the lead. That might be your headline, a product photo, a call to action, whatever it is, you want to give it some space to really shine by surrounding it with white space. I will always use this trick. Okay, so for example, if I'm trying to drive traffic on my Instagram stories to my newsletter or a YouTube video, I'll usually post a few stories promoting it with a link sticker, but then I always like to add a super simple story at the end that just has a call to action to click the link. It's basically some text and a button, nothing fancy, but it works. It always gets the most clicks because it tells people exactly where to look and what to do next. And that is the power of white space. It's minimalist, but it really drives clicks. Okay, so to recap, minimalism is a powerful way to clearly communicate your message through design. You want to use fewer elements, create intentional space, and let your content breathe. But you don't have to start from scratch. Adobe Express has tons of minimalist templates and that amazing layout tool I showed you, which is why it really is the quick and easy app to create on-brand content. Just click the link in the description below and you can get started for free. I'm Taylor Loren. If you liked this video, then I know you're gonna love the rest of the videos in our Design Principles series. There's a playlist that you can watch that's full of so many great tips for creating standout content. So give that a watch and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the next one.